Hey folks, this is how I could manage to fit all of this into the frame. So yeah, this is a deconstruction video. I am taking this apart to see how it works. I've got a pretty good idea, but I want to share that with you. So first, before we start tearing it apart, I want to provide some observations. So when this was in play, it worked really well. It got the job done. Just by gripping the handle, I can tell that this is most likely a PVC based build. And well, I've got some other guesses. Like if you can kind of look through it, this is a blue camp pad based weapon, and that foam is pretty popular if you can find it, and it also kind of indicates how long this thing's been around. So yeah, let's dive in. Okay, so looks like they're also from the tights/leggings school of assembly, which works great for me. Like if you can find them cheap, like at thrift stores or whatever, they'll get the job done for a lot of builds. It doesn't have the same effect and look of like a good plastidip or latex weapon, but it can be really affordable and gets the job done. So as we can see, like the core of it, or the internals are the blue camp pad, which you used to be able to find all the time at Walmart, but now it's kind of hit or miss. But it is really good for weapon fabrication. I've had plastidip weapons made out of it, and apparently it's good for standard buffers as well. So get the legging off of there, and this feels like hockey grip tape. All right, so I had not messed with the inside of the weapon. It looks like duct tape was used to secure the bottom, and it looks like there's some glue. I don't know if you can see that, but it looks like this part was glued. It's kind of sticky. Not sure if that's age or what. But let's get a little closer and remember to cut away from you. Like you don't want to, lose anything important. So we peel this off, and that happens. So there, this had an adhesive used on it to make sure it stayed on. It looks like the duct tape was probably a backup. So these two strips were cut out of the length of the pad, and then they were brought around. So these two strips come through here, go around and back. All right, and actually looks like it's, oh, that's how compressed that was. Wait, no, two. Oh, okay. So it's three on this side because one of them disappears up here. Can't make that, okay. So when I go up here and I cut, and remember, cut away from you. I'm eventually gonna mess that up and everybody's gonna laugh, but so cut away. There's less control, but All right, so here, there's two pieces that continue, and it looks like a third piece, like maybe they just ran out of length. But from the blue, you can kind of see speckled along there. There was adhesive that you can kind of see the shine of the dried residue. Looks like adhesive was applied quite liberally all across the weapon, but not a lot of it. So I'm going to continue to... Okay, actually, I can just peel this off. And there you go. So now it's a little easier to see that there's 3 here, and then that piece is taped down. And I keep saying cut away, so I remember to be a good example while I'm on camera. I try to be as safe as I am on film all the time. So yeah, this will tell you, oh yeah, like these were super glued together. Not super glue, but probably a DAP or something along those lines. So this thing right here is the outside, the striking edge, as you were, or you know, and because it was stored improperly, the foam got compressed. So you can tell that it getting stored, you know, a little bit of heat, a little bit of compression, and it loses its elasticity and never recovers, which is also what happened there. Heat, pressure, time. Makes diamonds, also ruins buffers. So yeah, that was really well glued on there. That was probably like an effect of the compression and heat. But yeah, now I don't know if I'll be building one of these. I've got a guess about this. My guess is that it's also blue camp pad, just wrapped, but I'm curious. I want to find out. So we know this is PVC. This is the hockey tape. And I'm pretty sure that this is also the same camp pad, just with like duct tape and, oh yeah. So instead of going around to cover the tip of the weapon, like the top did, they put a plug on. This is, you can tell that this is a piece, and then this is a piece that's been wrapped around, kind of in a spiral. And even the this tape, this piece is cut at an angle, so it's actually fully circular, and you don't detect that this was made from a flat piece of foam. That's actually pretty clever. Let's see if we can just take this off. Gonna put this down. Okay, so this is the part where the plug probably comes off. Oh, hey, wow. That's a solid glue job. But there you can see the back, and it looks like there's no plug in there. It's just this, oh, I don't know, ½ inch of foam. So there you have it. Don't know the style of this thing, but I will probably share this around and find that out. If you know what this is, the style of this, please let me know. Because this worked pretty well until it failed, really. So thanks so much. Thanks so much for taking a look at this weapon deconstruction, and we'll see you for whatever's next.